them Balthazar. Go on, Spidey. Welcome back to Whitt Acres. It's finally time to move my fish out of quarantine and into my other tanks and ponds I have in the fish room. In the last video we went out and bought some fish, shrimp, and snails, and they ended up getting ick, so I had to treat them and keep them in the quarantine tank for an extra week. But I believe the ones that did survive are now healthy. So we did lose some and we lost a lot of shrimp, but whatever's left now in the quarantine tank, I'm going to be moving out into my other tanks. I have some ghost shrimp that's going into my betta bowl. I have some autosinkless that are going into my community tank, and a couple snails are going to get moved around as well. I am going to leave a snail or two and my baby Corridora. Corridora is probably just going to get eaten by my angelfish if I put him in the community tank. He's just so tiny. So I'm going to leave him in the quarantine tank until I get something new and have to move them out. Here in my community tank you can see two of the autosinkless and the baby Corridora chowing down on an algae wafer. There's no way, oh, there's the other autosinkless. There's no way I'm going to be able to see that coolie loach. I've only seen him a couple times swimming around. He likes to swim around in the dark. I do have a ghost shrimp right there. A little ghost shrimp, he's still alive. And I believe there's at least two more ghost shrimp in here. In the back there is a nearite snail. And then in the back corner over here is a gold mystery snail. But he's been upside down since this morning, so I don't know what's going on with him. Hopefully that mystery snail's okay. Usually whenever they get knocked down and upside down like that, it's because my angelfish in my community tank bit one of his little antennae and knocked him down. But he's been upside down since this morning and he hasn't moved, so I'm gonna give him some more time and hopefully he's still alive. He's staying in this tank anyway because I don't want any mystery snail clutches, so I'm not gonna be putting him with my other mystery snail in my community tank. Little update on my goldfish grow out tub. I did lose two of the Dalmatian mollies. I only have one Dalmatian molly left, and he's right there. I don't know if it's the cold water because this is a room temperature tub, it's not heated, so I don't know if that had something to do with the mollies being not as strong and dying off. But I've had them in room temperature water since I got them, so they died off probably in the second month. I don't know if that had something to do with the water or not. Here is my red betta, and he's in my 5-gallon bowl here. And you can see I got some hair algae, so this is where I'm going to be putting my 3 or so ghost shrimp if I can find them in there. And they should help out with this algae. I've been doing water changes and it's definitely been helping, but I think the ghost shrimp are going to be the final key to taking care of the algae problem. You can see in the back corner there I have a blue mystery snail next to a nearite snail. And that's why I'm not putting the gold mystery snail in here, because they will lay egg clutches and hatch, and that'll just spike the ammonia levels in the water if you let that happen. So I don't really care to look out for those egg clutches. I don't need baby snails. This tank has 2 female endler guppies, a male and female gold lyre-tail molly, and my angelfish centerpiece. That's Scar, the angelfish, and he pretty much runs this tank. He killed the male endler guppy, so those females are on their own now. I also have 3 of these peppered or spotted Corridoras in here, which are 5 times the size of my baby Corridora, so I don't want to be putting him in here yet. I believe I have 2 autosinkless in here. There's one back by the heater. Another autosinkless in here, so what I want to do is add those other 3 to this tank and give them some company. So I'm going to be catching the 3 autosinkless and 1 of the nearite snails out of my quarantine tank and dropping them into my community tank. I don't need to acclimate them because the water temperature is the same, and I know I have clean water, so I can just drop them right in. Going to be using my little Tupperware transfer tub that I use, and a little net, because that's all I need for these fish. I want to get this lid off here so I have full access. Okay, I'm going to get some water in here. That's plenty. Set that to the side. Then I need to catch some auto sinkless. I always turn my net so that the sewing part is on the outside of the net. I think that just makes it a nice and softer for the fish. There's one down in the center, one in the back, and one down here. So let's see if I can get them relatively easily. They are fast. I'd be better off with a bigger net. Oh, I got one. There we go. Got one in there. Got one down in this corner. Little baby fella. Oh, they're too fast. I'm also going to be taking a nearite snail, which is in this back corner. I want the zebra for the community tank, and he's right here. I'm gonna grab him. Should have moved this quarantine tank closer because I have to reach over my tub to get to it, and it's just hard on the back. Okay, I got all 3 of my auto sinkless and a zebra nearite. Okay, I have all of my 3 autos and the nearite, and I'm going to be just pouring them right in. Here they go. Now I should have 5 auto sinkless in here and an extra nearite. I don't know where, there he is. The nearite fell right there, which is going to be really nice because these nearite snails, you can see on that log, they eat all that black hair algae or the black beard algae right off the log and everything else. So that's why I'm throwing in another one of them. And then the auto sinkless, which there's one on the back wall there. You can see it there. It has no color in it right now because it's all stressed out. Hopefully they'll do okay because they like to be a schooling fish, and now I have 5 of them in here so they can do a little bit of that schooling behavior. Now let's try and catch some ghost shrimp for the betta bowl. I am going to close or shut this light off, help them acclimate a little bit better whenever you're adding new fish. I mean, it's daytime, so there's plenty of light in here, but just to help them out, take a little bit of the stress off of them. Get some more water here. I'm just gonna get a little bit because ghost shrimp can jump. So I just want a little bit of water to keep them alive, and not enough to get them to jump out of the lip. Now there's going to be a technique to getting shrimp. If you ever got some in the store, you may know. But I'm going to want to use 2 nets. One net in front of the shrimp, one net behind them, because whenever a shrimp gets scared, it'll jump straight backwards really fast. So it's going to be hard to get with a net. So I'm going to use 2 nets, and that should make it easier. Got 2. 3. The technique is working. I got 3 ghost shrimp already, and I don't actually know how many are left alive in here. I don't actually see any more in here. All I have is my little tiny baby Corridora. Either way, we'll get these 3 fellas dropped into my betta bowl with my red betta. Just gonna pour them right in. There's 1, 2, 3. We'll see if the betta gets mad. He's a pretty nice betta, I think. Aggressive eater, but he hasn't messed with my snail or any of my other shrimp that I had in there before. I'll let them in there. They're gonna be working on that, all that hair algae. That's a ton of food for them. I'm gonna get some of these bloodworms here and just feed my red betta one of those bloodworms. Oh, you missed it. There you go. Yeah, he slaps that water. He's an aggressive eater. I'll give him something to have in his tummy so he doesn't go around trying to bite at those shrimp. Can't really get it to focus, but there's one of the ghost shrimp right there. And you can just tell he's in a jungle in here now. Tons of room to move around and hide and forage. That's gonna be fun for them. I have been doing weekly water changes to try and get the nutrients out of the betta bowl to help with the hair algae as well. In the meantime, I want to try something more and get the ghost shrimp in there to do some work and just to have more entertainment inside the betta bowl, because that betta's a little bit lonely in there with just one nearite snail. So now with the ghost shrimp in there, I have a little bit more to look at and search around for when I'm checking out that bowl. Through all the commotion, I did not see that coolie loach move at all, so I know he's in hiding. I know he's still alive because I have seen him the other day, but he just doesn't like the light. And that ghost, or that mystery snail in the back there, still has not moved, so I'm not feeling too good about that. He might be dead. I also want to move the mollies, the 2 gold lyre-tail mollies, out of my 29-gallon community tank and add some of the guppies that I'm breeding in my guppy breeding pond. That way the female molly isn't being chased around 24/7 by the one male molly. Either way, I want to get them out of the community tank. I want to rearrange some of the gardening in there, get some of the plants moved around, some of the plants cut out of there, and just switch it up a little bit so it stays fresh. That'll be in another video, so definitely subscribe down below and hit that like button before you. Not cool. He's in here somewhere. There he is. Right there. He's in the water now. There he is. He's in the water. I just have to get the Oscar's attention. In here, Balthazar. He's over in his cave right now. Come on, Balthazar. Got some food up here. Come here. Come on, Balthazar. Do your part. No one wants Spidey's in here. Do your part. He sees him now. Make it happen. Oh, he attached to my... He's on me. Attached to my tweezers, and Balthazar missed them. He's right there, bud. Right there. Hit him. Get him, Balthazar. Kill them spideys. He's gonna get on the plant and then he's gonna be safe. Do it. Do it. Oh yeah. There you go, buddy. Get that protein. I've had Balthazar, the black tiger Oscar, for about 3 or so months now, maybe a little bit, I don't know. I think I got him in July, so 4 or 5 months. He's getting big. He's probably around 7 inches right now, and his buddy Winston, the white tiger Oscar that I got him, is about 4, I'm pushing 5 inches. I do have to try and sneak some food to Winston because he's a little bit less aggressive than Balthazar, but he's still growing up pretty good. Balthazar takes over the whole tank. And we got the shoal of 4 silver dollars. We got Seve, the gold Severum down there. He's getting bigger. He's finally taking the same pellets as the Oscars. And then hiding is Winston. Winston's always hiding. I don't know where he is right now. That's all for this one. If you like what you see, subscribe down below, hit that like button before you leave, and check out our other channels down below in the description so you can get all the content coming out from Whitt Acres. You can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching.